So I think it was pretty evident from the last episode that I am unable to drive and speak to the camera at the same time. Multitasking, not so good when it comes to video. That's why today Everest Andy is driving. Say hello. Hello. And in the back we have Raven. Raven, say hello. We are heading to Slieve, which is on Carlingford Lough. Should be good.
Hello and welcome to Grounded, a show all about hiking and trailing across Ireland. In this series, I go by foot to some of the most incredible places in our amazing country. Why is it called Grounded, I hear you say? Well, normally my day job is an airline pilot, but right now, due to C-19, I'm not flying and, well, I'm grounded. My name is Greg Brown, and ever since I was a child, I loved experiencing the great outdoors. But like many of us today, I lost touch with what we have here to offer in Ireland. Roll on, the dreaded C-19, which got me thinking, with all this time off, why don't I go and rekindle the love of hiking and the great outdoors?
Hello and welcome to episode 3. This week we head to beautiful Carlingford Lough, which will eventually lead us 589 metres to the top of Slieve. Park your car at the central car park and walk through this old school archway, turning left past the village hotel and this medieval yellow house. Continue up the road called River Lane and this is where we start. Follow the trail through the little river, don't forget to bring your boots or to close the gate. It's fairly well marked out, so just follow the path all the way. When you get to this T-junction, this post tells you to go left, but I'm going to go right because I know it's more of a shallow gradient to the top of Slieve. Let's do it. And if you go to the right in the loop, it'll take you up this less steep trail. Then you can either break right for Sleive or left for the mountain, which I can't pronounce, but it has a cross on it. Anyway, that's it on screen. I coughed into my elbow, I swear. So it's taken us 1 hour and 20 minutes, moving fairly fast throughout the early morning to make it to the summit here of Slieve. It is well worth the 1 hour and 20 minutes. I can see the Mourne Mountains. This is the highest point of County Louth, 589 metres. Carlingford Lough, what a view, beautiful. We can also see all the way down the eastern coastline as far as Howth Head, which I can see here. I don't know the distance, but it's a good bit away. Very easy to see on the horizon because it's a nice clear morning. You can also see the Sugarloaf, and it's just an amazing view, well worth it. In the space of a few minutes, the temperature dropped and the clouds rolled in. So make sure you've got a few layers with you in a bag, just in case this happens to you. So we've actually just realised that is the summit, but in front of us there's actually a little fairy castle which seems to be a little bit higher. Is it higher? No, he doesn't think so. But we're going to go have a look anyway. I thought I'd say right and my left is Carlingford Lough. It's beautiful. It was a glacial fjord, and it is the divide between the north of Ireland and the south of Ireland. Here I'm standing in County Louth, and over there is County Down.
And this is not impossible. And this is not impossible. So please don't make me cry.
So this is the great thing about exploring and not knowing what's around the next corner. Behind me is some sort of a fairy ring or a fort, and we're going to have our breakfast right there. I'm starving. Are you hungry? Yeah.
That's staying in.
We've made it to this fairy ring. Well, we think it's a fairy ring. It's a ring and there's no fairies, so maybe we should just call it a ring. Either way, we're gonna have our porridge and our breakfast here in the ring. It sounds very bad, but before we do that, do you know what time it is, Everest Andy?
8:30?
No, selfie time. What have you got for breakfast?
Blueberries.
Yeah,
Naked bars.
naked bars. Do you know what I have? I've got some porridge.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, it's... Plenty of wild animals, myself excluded, and some cool things to see on the trail, so make sure you bring the camera as the views are epic. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe now. I'll see you next time on Grounded. It is a glacial getting better at these.